Well, I think we've had a development, apart from these one here. That one there, that one there, that one there, partially that one there, that one there, that one over there. And of course the ones over there from previous months. This one's still chugging away with the bubbles. As you can probably see, look at it. Okay, still the one with the various sand ones are still maintaining the red goodness, I think. I've set up some ones here with cement, calcium magnesium oxide, and it's actually reacting. I don't know if you can see that. I'll do it again. Can you see the bubbles? This one here too is also putting up some bubbles as well. I don't know if you can see that. Anyway, which is very strange when the nights are about 5 degrees. Remember, we worked out using the fridge that around about 6 degrees in the fridge, it wouldn't redden. Well, whether this is going to red or not, that would be very interesting. Whether the cement powder is better than chalk, sort of thing. So I think it'd be very interesting. So puts the cat amongst the pigeons, of course, because I keep having the words of my Russian friend Igor Zakharos echoing in my ears. You do know that liverworts grow on limestone, and of course the backstory is in the 90s, even if before that, at my kind of plant society shows, we used to have these pots turning up from interstate from commercial places, and they always like festoon with liverworts, nice big fly traps, colourful traps usually, festoon with liverworts. And of course we always had these arguments about these sort of pellet looking like things in there. Were they snail eggs or were they pelletized fertilizer like Osmocote or something like that? It was like, don't look at the liverworts, just concentrate either on these things, arguments about whether they're snail eggs or whether they're Osmocotes. Of course, now they tell us they're in back copies of various newsletters and journals. Of course, they're sort of implying they were actually Osmocotes. They were actually putting fertilizer, slow release fertilizer in their pots, sort of thing. But I still think no, it's really still again, it's a cover for the liverworts, because the liverworts are screaming. If my friend Igor Zakharov is right, you do know that liverworts grow in limestone, and apparently CPs are not supposed to like calcium. Liverworts don't lie. Liverworts have no reason to lie, sort of thing. So I think there's something more going on. So, and I'm looking at this here. I'll go to Spot Column, and I think all my work today is just the icing on. I'm just dealing with the icing on the cake. I think there's an underlying, fundamental thing that we haven't even understood, and I think I've just caught wind of it. I'll go back to normal area. I suddenly realised with this pot here, it's halfway up the pot. This thing is halfway up the pot, right? That's 5 litres basically. We go to that. That's basically 5 litres. What's so special about that? Well, I only put 3 litres in. Here I only put 3 litres of newspaper cellulose in that thing, and now it's sitting at 5 litres. Where's the other 2 litres come from? It's measurably increased, almost doubled its volume, and I think that's the real thing. Everything else I'm doing is just icing on the cake and just sniffing around, and it's taking all that icing on the cake, sniffing around, just to notice this one thing, that the volume is almost double. And I'm wondering, I'm going to have to strip away all the icing on the cake and just go to find out what's increasing the volume. I think I'm going to strip back now again for the umpteenth time, strip it all back and just go for the doubling of the volume and see what effect that doubling of the volume has on the plants, on basically size, speed of growth, coloration. And I'm going to set things up in this box here, so that'll probably be on the next the video sort of thing. These I'm getting reasonable results back, you know. They're still not too bad for first timers, you know. I mean, it's quite amazing, really. You know, I've got still things like this in the jar, you know, they're still, I don't know if you can see them, we can get it in the sunlight. They're still sort of, well, they're not dead and there's no fungus on them at the moment. I've got slight fungal things on some of the more dilated things, but it's a good start. I'll probably go back to this once I solve this, because I reckon this is where we're going to go to, fellas. I think there's an underlying thing that's been totally missed, and it lies at the heart. It's something to do with cellulose, fellas. And then, of course, we're going to have to do lots of experiments with different types of cellulose, like cotton wool. You know, can you double the volume of cotton wool? Can you double the volume of other forms of cellulose, you know? Can we just take common or garden cardboard? And, you know, is there a difference in volumes between brown cellulose and normal white cellulose, in quote, you know? In comparison to white rock fungus and brown rock fungus and things like that, you know? So, anyway, that's where we're heading next, I think. But I'll just set this box up, but over and out for now.